June 2nd, voters in the East Bay will also weigh in on who they want to send to Washington to represent District 14. It covers Hayward, Fremont, and Livermore. It is a seat formerly held by disgraced Congressman Eric Swalwell, whose term was expiring in January. So there are 9 candidates in the running. Our Max Darrow heard from the top 3 who are leading the pack in fundraising.
Come January of 2027, East Bay residents in California's 14th Congressional District will have a representative that is not Eric Swalwell for the first time since 2013. And Rocky Israni, a Democrat, hopes voters will elect her to the seat.
And I think we're at a time when we have to step up and try to make the world better and course correct for the country.
An attorney and educator, Israni is leaning into being a political outsider.
People don't trust the system anymore. They don't trust the government to work for their benefit. I think they don't trust their elected officials to do what's right.
She says affordability is the big issue for the people of California 14 right now.
I think they need someone that focuses on growing the economy, focuses on creating jobs, and focuses on improving the quality of life for everybody.
She's endorsed by several current and former East Bay and South Bay leaders. Her campaign has raised more money than all of the other candidates combined. She's also contributed more than $1 million of her own wealth.
Because I'm a first-time candidate and people are putting their trust into me, I want to make sure that they know that I believe in this.
I've been in the Senate for 4 years.
Aisha Wahab is also trying to win over voters one conversation at a time. She's currently the state senator who represents much of the district.
That I am running for Congress to protect working people and deliver for working people. I have a record of that. I am the Democratic endorsed candidate.
Wahab is heavily endorsed by labor unions and numerous people who currently hold office from the local to the national level. She's leaning into her experience as an elected official at the state level.
I've capped insulin, I've helped renters, I've helped seniors, I've protected businesses, I cracked down on organized retail theft and so much more.
She also says affordability is the big issue for most people in the district right now.
Affordability on health care, on housing, on just the cost of living across the board, whether it's groceries, utilities, rent.
Wahab thinks she'll bring a fresh perspective to Congress.
DC's absolutely toxic.
And it was actually the first lady that invited us.
Democrat Melissa Hernandez is also leaning into the years she spent representing the people of the East Bay at the local level.
Mayors know how to get things done.
She served as mayor of Dublin, is on the BART board of directors, and is working to expand healthcare access in Alameda County. She's endorsed by several police and fire agencies and a long list of locally elected officials.
My relationships with the mayors and the city council members and city managers, we will work very well together in the Congressional District 14.
She, too, says affordability is the #1 concern for most people in the district right now.
Because when you talk to folks, they are struggling.
But there's another.
I think it's very important for us to regain the trust here in Congressional 14, and it's very important to deliver.
Whether one of these 3 or one of the 6 other candidates running, there is one guarantee. Residents of California 14 will have a new representative in Congress at the end of this electoral process.
And with Eric Swalwell resigning from the seat, there is also a race to finish out his current term. That special primary election is on June 16th. The top 2 will advance to a runoff on August 18th, and the winner will finish Swalwell's term.